Hello, everyone. Very welcome to this another beautiful video all about communication. And I have decided to do a series of videos on the communication because this is something that everybody is wanting, or probably they are attracting my channel on the verge of this communication. And here it goes. Just room for a second. We are going to do lots of videos about manifesting communication. So if you haven't yet seen my first video, it is already there. I will list it down in the description box below. And just give me a second. All right, so I have decided to come up with a couple of videos, and they are now going to be on manifestation of this loving mutual communication, because I do not believe in once again manifesting the run or chase dynamics, making someone run behind you, making him or her chase you. This isn't a balanced relationship. All right. And in this entire universe and in nature, all right, whenever there is a balance, there is a stability. All right. So we really have to look into ourselves, stop doing these thoughts that I want to make him beg of me, I want to make him say sorry, or something like that. That is not, the happy relationship. All right. And if you're watching this video, you're attracting it because you are actually manifesting, you want to manifest, or God is guiding you to manifest a very happy relationship. All right. And of course, in happy relationship, everything is balanced. There is love, there is trust, and nobody is seeking, nobody is needy, and it really becomes troublesome when the partner is not matching our vibrations, when the partner is needy, he's constantly complaining for, seeking your attention or something like that. You will be finally worried, you'll get fed up of the situation. Mm-hmm. Getting my point? So now I'm telling you, mm, let's talk about once again the consciousness. When there is something going on in the communication, all right, and you text something or you want some response, what happens to you till the time you receive this response? What thoughts, what feelings come in your mind? Are you feeling like he's not responding? What am I going to do? You have already accepted you are in this separation and no communication. This is so much of negativity. All right. And do you feel that I know he's checking on me? I know he is expecting my text and he is keeping an eye on me, and this message. And those of you who are on these vibes, if we see exactly at the same point, the other person also sees the message, because we both are perfectly vibrational match. There is communication, the communication is already manifested. And I'm going to tell you two very important points which will change your this entire situation and your mindset. All right, so stay tuned with me till the end of this video. Really, they are very important, and you will change. I know. All right. So listen to it. First and very important point, what is communication? Communication is active and passive communication. All right, listen to me very carefully. Active communication is when people like us, we text, we respond, we just do it. But the communication is constantly going on when you're listening to somebody. Are you getting my point? We are communicating right now because you all are listening to me. Okay, isn't it a communication? If you ask me a question, if you come to me with a video request and I am sharing it on my channel, you are going to see the video. Isn't it a communication? If someone is not replying you immediately, their maturity levels can be different. They are expecting something different in relationship, or they don't have anything to share. They are good listeners, because few people I know, they are very good listeners. I mean, hats off to them. No matter what happens, the person in front might be angry, might be crying, might be depressed, upset. They are very good listeners. They don't get anything effect on them, but they listen to other person very nicely. And I tell you, listening to other people is extremely good quality. You get to know what other person is when you listen to this person, and it is listening to everything, to the words that you don't speak, to the words that you speak, your voice tone, your throw of a particular dialogue, with which intensity you are throwing an anger to him, or with which intensity and emotions you are sharing, I love you, or some beautiful romantic dialogues with him. This is also a communication, all right? Because the other person, your partner, might be excellent listener. And I tell you, it's a bliss to have such a person in your life who will listen to each and everything of yours. You might be a very talkative person, like all girls are basically like that. And it is always, opposite attracts. They might be, and especially the men, they are calm and they are um, not as talkative as we women are. They speak very little, but they speak very meaningful. You know, I mean, there are few people who will, rather than texting you constantly and 24 hours staying in connected, uh, they will just do something for you which will be just lifetime memory, and they will show all their affection in that, and they will say, I cannot talk like you, but I really love listening to you. So it is, first and a very important thing, understand the communication. Okay, and the person in front of you you're dealing with might not be as same as yours, and it's perfect. If you are a talkative person, you need somebody who will listen to you. you know and understand what this person is you are dealing with, and uh, there is always communication going on. When there is peace, when there is quiet and no one is texting each other, that time also the communication is going on, that I'm not talking to you. All right, and the other person understands this peace. It is not peace, it is her anger. And sometimes when uh, I'm, for example, watching cartoon movies, my person understands that she just is like that, and she keeps on doing these things, and I love her innocence. And He's very happy. He don't feel negative that time. Okay. So just give yourself a time, understand with whom are you dealing with and what is this person. Okay. And many people who are really very emotional, they keep all feelings within themselves. And few people are talkative, they just, I mean, like I am, like you might be action figure people. We just speak everything and very clearly because we are very cute, innocent, we love transparency, and we have lots of things to do. So we're like, quick, 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 quick. I love you. So, what's your response? Yeah, what do you think? So, let's go here, let's go there, let's eat that, let's do this. you know, we are this kind of a person. Another person might be altogether different, and opposite attracts, and that can be your best match. So, understand with whom you are dealing with. Communication is always a mutual communication. Being a good listener is excellent quality, and it is also passive communication. So don't say that you're not communicating with each other. All right. Because if you believe it, you're going to manifest it. We're talking all about manifesting. All right. So change your beliefs. He is trying to know what this girl is because it happened with me, and my mom was like, how much diverse she is. I mean, with all things she talk, with how much speed she talks, and with how much, with how much speed she changes the topics, and she really has lots of things to talk. She's doing so many things in her life, and how can you do this? He asked me this thing literally. I mean, it's like that. So every person is unique. Your man is unique. You are unique. I am unique. No one can replace me. No one can replace you, and no one can replace your man. So stop thinking this typical girlish stuff like he's not talking and complaining because we're talking more about manifestation. All right. And universe sees that, and universe will give you more and more lack of communication, and you will create this separation. Okay. And don't say there is any negativity. You have to say, I love how we connect. I love how we connect. I love how we are mutually positively communicating with each other. This is affirmation, and universe sees what are you doing, and you get the photocopy of that in your life. You have to make the affirmations, feel it. Your feeling is the secret that manifests outside. Change your consciousness. Neville, my the favorite, he turned my life. Hats off to Neville, lots of love to Neville, touching his feet, hugging him with love. I don't know what to do. It's amazing. All right, let's move towards point number two of this amazing communication breakthrough. Now, once again, I'm asking you, when there's a gap, like you are yet to receive the response from your specific person, what are you doing? I asked you a question, what are you thinking? And I explained on that. Now I'm asking you, what are you doing? Are you just like mad and stupid, like staring the screen, keeping a watch? When is it checking? When is it checking? He checked, but he didn't reply. What is happening is, by doing so, he feels very tingling, tingling. A girl whom he loves, oh my god. I mean, she loves me too. And in boys as well, it is like that, they feel, um, she's so beautiful. She is from a very well cultured and rich family background. She's so educated, and I'm just nothing in front of her. It is in all the, men and female, all the genders. So it is shock for them as well. Oh my god, she loves me. And when you love so much, it is like they can't hold this much of love. And another thing is they can't express with words. You know, men are kind of that, you know, we really have to understand this men kind of a person, you know. So what are you doing in between? You should have lots of things to do when you are happily enjoying doing these things. Hmm? When you are uh, connecting more with yourself, like meditations, uh, manifesting different things. Like what I do right now, I have reached at this position. Um, there is whatsoever is the situation in my relationship, and I tell him, all right, then we need. I mean, I don't use need. I'm sorry. Uh, we are going to do this because this is what I'm studying, and this is amazing. And for this, now let's manifest the money, and I just do it, and I get quick like you. Do you have these things to do? And he's just stunned. What are you doing? Speechless. And do you understand this? A person becomes speechless in front of you. And this happens with my person. This happened with my person so many times. And even right now as well. And they love you so much. They can't talk. And they don't need to talk, They are so happy and so joyful from within. Really love you. And they love seeing all things that you do and how you get success. And they feel very much happy bubbles inside. All right. So, what are you doing in between? Do you have things to do that you feel more happy doing those? You feel more occupied doing those? More amazing achievements you get while doing those? Do you enjoy doing these things? And if you don't have these things, you need to do the self love meditation. It will increase your love frequency. You will attract everything in your life that you love. Okay. And till the time you get the response, you're happily doing something, enjoying something, means you are vibrating with love, vibrating with enjoying things that you do, vibrating with all positivity, all the love, all happiness, all joy when you achieve something in your whatever things you doing. And it is really like a makeup. It's a spiritual makeup. Self love is what? Self love is a spiritual makeup. It's a spiritual magnet, and he is literally getting pulled towards you. you know it no longer remains like a innocent child, immature girl. When are you going to reply? But you become so attractive to him, and then he starts you know checking over you. Then he starts getting more attracted towards you, and then he actually misses you. How come you have not yet texted? And then he starts all these things, all his movements, all his actions. And I tell you, another important super breakthrough point is coming here. Listen to me very carefully. Everything is energy, all right, we know this. And energy gains momentum, all right, we know this. Our job is only to make our man into the action, because they already have all these testosterone and androgens and all these masculine hormones. Once they are into action, once the energy is there and energy has taken a momentum, then it keeps on taking the momentum. Then you literally have nothing to do with it. Your man will always call you, your man will always text you, your man will always give you gifts, and he will always please you. everything will keep on happening. You simply need to maintain this energy dynamics. How? By doing self love, by doing meditations, by never accepting negativity, because it's energy, you see. It's not you doing something wrong, but energies are always here. And if any negativity comes, you keep on controlling yourself, clearing it through the meditation, follow your protocol, and be extremely self organized, self disciplined, and understand the energy work. I'm going to do another upcoming sessions on the energy work, which are extremely important. Once you understand that, everything will be very much easy for you. So, this is our job, is to make our man into action. It's just like, giving key to a toy, and once he starts being into the action, because he is already a man and they love being into manliness, when they get the feminine response, all right, and feminine response that they receive increases the manliness in them, because it is action reaction, it is energy, everything is energy. And you do self love meditation and you increase this feminine qualities in you, you really become a love magnet. And love magnet, remember, now listen to this another point. Love magnet is not just magnet for his love. Love is God, and God is love. It is supreme highest vibrational frequency. You attract everything that you love. You attract all people who will come and compliment you that you are so like goddess. We have never seen person like you. We feel so happy thinking about you, and even when we are not with you, we are thinking about you, and we really admire you. You will attract all the love, all the purity from the universe. You will attract gifts, you will attract birds and animals, and you will attract everything that is love, that is pure, that is divine in your life, and your life will become amazing. All right. And when you have love, when you know that he loves you, you know when you know there is a communication, you are never going to be needy. How are you going to think? How are you going to feel? How are you going to behave? What words are you going to text? you know do that now. Sit or lie down and mentally be that person who is receiving his messages, his love, his phone calls, the meetings, the wedding proposal, who is receiving the best manly version of your man, who is loving and caring. All right? Do it. And it is only you who can do it. Nobody outside can do it for you. And don't give your powers to anybody else outside. No spiritual people or nothing, because spiritual people are the one who knows all these knowledges. They can interfere you, they can also stop you doing these things. Not all people are good. Don't give your powers to anybody. You have will, you have desire, and you have all the power to connect with God. And God is love. And the moment you become love, of course, love is something that I am love, will I ask for love? No, I will only give love to everybody. Why will I ask love when I already have it? I will give more love to everybody, to everything, to this pouch, to this beautiful book on my desk, and to this mic, and to this channel, and everything. I have love. All right. Empty glass mhm, can't satisfy anybody's thirst. Fill your glass of love and then share it with everybody. Be love first, and then you are just a magnet. Right now, also, you are a magnet. When you are not love, you are a magnet and you are attracting everything in your life that you are vibrationally in alignment with. If you are in alignment with heartbreaks, with disappointments, you will attract all people who have bad relationships, you know, all people who are jobless. Change your frequency, change your vibration, and it is literally like changing TV channel. Tune into the frequency. How? By doing self love meditation, by doing affirmations, by living in the end. Never Goddard, my the most favorite, and of course, subscribing to my channel and loving me, liking this video, and stay tuned with me for a lot more videos and teachings from me. I really love you all. Bye bye.